And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video we're going to be going through some transfer news as Fabrizio Romano has came out and spoke and provided an update with regards to two different and separate stories. So we'll go through that in today's video. It's also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. Of course, Liverpool not back in action in terms of competitive action until, of course, this weekend when we take on Bournemouth away down on the south coast. It has been a little bit of a break, which is I think is good, just due to the time of the season where we are, due to the sort of injuries that are currently creeping up. This sort of week off, if you like, has been decent for a stopgap, and as I said, not playing too much games without key players missing. Of course, against Bournemouth this weekend, it's going to be another tough test. Bournemouth doing pretty well recently so far this season, currently sitting 12th in the league, and their most recent form is looking a bit like this. They did beat QPR in the FA Cup, did lose to Spurs, but prior to that, did beat Fulham, did beat Forest, and did beat Manchester United. So on a decent run of form at this moment in time, and a side that, of course, we'll have to respect, going down to the Vitality and going down to the South Coast, and hopefully, as I said, we can carry on our fine form, because Manchester City are starting to purr in this title race, and, you know, dropping points at this moment in time in the season can be detrimental. We know what Manchester City can do. They can literally win every single game now into the end of the campaign, especially with Kevin De Bruyne. So it's up to Liverpool to keep up and make sure that they're getting all 3 points and not slipping up in this title race. Now, the January transfer window has been very, very quiet for Liverpool. Fabrizio Romano has provided an update with regards to the ongoing situation. But first, I just want to speak about Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson's situation has been well documented. Of course, left Liverpool after 12 years on Merseyside to join up with Steven Gerrard at Al Attafaq in the Saudi Pro League. And you know, this was obviously met with a lot of criticism. I don't really think many Liverpool fans were that sad to see Jordan Henderson go. He was kind of finished at Liverpool, really, and we kind of seen that last season. But a lot of his sort of criticism sort of came from him sort of going out there and sort of chasing the bag when he had all these, he was, representing LGBTQ plus and all these sorts of things. So yeah, he was met with a lot of criticism. And despite him going out there not for the money, but going out there to, build a new team, build a new league, he has left the club after 6 months. There was a lot of rumours that came out from Paul Joyce stating that Jordan Henderson could actually leave. And it seemed as though he would be going out on a sort of loan or something like that, an 18-month loan just to get out of Saudi Arabia after not being able to settle in, apparently. However, Al Attafaq have actually released him from his contract and terminated his contract. Following this, Fabrizio Romano has provided an update with the former Liverpool skipper and basically stated that Jordan Henderson is set to travel to Amsterdam before the weekend to complete his move to Ajax. All parties are working to iron out final details of the contracts today, medical being prepared, waiting on an approval to proceed. After a story revealed last week, deal almost there. So Jordan Henderson going to be joining Ajax Amsterdam, an interesting move that you don't really see many English players represent the famous Ajax Amsterdam, a very, very good side, and wish him all the best going there. But hopefully that does prove to be a warning for players that have been linked to a move to the Saudi Pro League. We've heard from Roberto Firmino that he could be potentially wanting to leave as well, and of course Jordan Henderson leaving. Hopefully this acts as a warning for players that may seem that the grass is always greener and following the bag out there, i.e. sort of Mo Salah, a player that's been heavily linked with a move there in the summer. But as I stated, I don't think he will. I think he'll be continuing at Liverpool. And as I said, according to The Athletic, Liverpool are in sort of constant negotiations to try and extend the contract of Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. So I don't think we have anything to worry about there. But as I said, it just proves to show that the grass isn't always greener following the paper. That isn't the news, as I stated in the headline today with regards to Liverpool's transfer news. That would be a bit clickbaity of me, and I'm not like that. I'm not that way inclined. Fabrizio Romano has actually provided an update with regards to the ongoing situation. Fabrizio has revealed that Liverpool have made contact with the agents of some centre-back targets, asking to be kept informed of their situation. The Italian stated earlier this week that the Reds are looking at some opportunities for that part of Jurgen Klopp's squad in the January transfer window, but talked down the probability of deals being concluded this month. The reporter provided an update on the affairs of the Anfield Giants in his latest daily briefing for Caught Offside on Wednesday morning. Romano wrote, as mentioned yesterday, Liverpool are exploring the market for potential new signings at centre-back, though it's not something urgent or guaranteed to happen this January. As we know, Liverpool generally prefer to do their business in the summer. I don't have any concrete name yet at this stage, but I was just told that Liverpool have made some calls to some centre-backs' agents to be informed on their current situations. It hasn't become a concrete negotiation as of now. It is not easy to find top players in the January transfer window. That is the problem. So there's an update with regards to our situation. Again, it doesn't seem as though we are going to be signing players, but at least feeler talks are going to be there. As I stated, David Ornstein, Paul Joyce have already stated so many times that Liverpool are going to be doing a big defensive sort of the magnitude of this summer in the midfield, but for this time for the defence in the summer transfer window. So again, I'm hoping we start to see some stuff there, and as I said, hoping Jurgen Klopp gets away with one, and we do have enough to compete on all four fronts on all four competitions with the squad that we've currently got. We have got a watered down squad, as I stated, with regards to injuries, Wataru Endo being away, Mo Salah being away. We have got a watered down team, and I do personally just feel in my gut that maybe need a defensive addition or two to come in this January and not fall asleep at the wheel. We're in a really, really good opportunity and a great position to actually go and compete for this league title. But as I say, you got to trust the boss. Jurgen knows best, as they say, and I do have faith in him. But be in for a very, very busy summer transfer window, Liverpool fans. However, nothing's off the cards with regards to potentially signing a player this January, Fabrizio has reported. However, does seem unlikely at this moment in time unless the right player and the right deal sort of crops up, which I do hope to see. Now, in other news, as I said, with regards to more transfer news, Reece Williams has, of course, joined Port Vale. Spent the first half out on loan, the first half of the season out on loan at Aberdeen. Didn't make any appearances, really. I don't think he struggled with injury at the start. Didn't really make the matchday squad in the Scottish Premiership on 22 occasions. Did make the matchday squad for their Europa Conference League games on 7 occasions. However, didn't feature once. And as I said, that's been stated down to injuries. He was then recalled, but now has gone on to Port Vale. And their manager spoke very, very highly of him and stated that opportunities will be there for him and excited for the rest of the campaign. So he's off to Port Vale. A quiet January transfer window thus far, and yet another loan deal agreed for the Reds. But that's all I've really got for you today, Liverpool fans. Do let me know your thoughts with regards to Fabrizio Romano's update. Let me know your thoughts on the former skipper Jordan Henderson moving to Ajax Amsterdam. A very, very interesting move. And yeah, that brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Poosh.